Kenya, tamu sana, tamu sana, tamu sana. Moses Kuria, some few hours ago, made a post through his Facebook account, a post that if you look at it keenly and objectively, Moses Kuria is insinuating that William Ruto might actually even pick Mudavadi as his running mate. Let's have a look at the post. Moses Kuria. The mountain is so determined to pay any price to send Kitenda Willie home once and for all and usher in the Third Republic, if only to get rid of Kupangwa politics. And then you can see there, he is sharing a photo of William Ruto and Mudavadi. Yes, that's the post. And the mere fact that Moses Kuria is saying the mountain is so determined to pay any price, that's an indication that the price is for the mountain to forfeit the running mate position and to allow William Ruto go for Mudavadi. Yes. And largely, if you look at Moses Kuria, he might be thinking towards that direction because of three reasons. The first reason, top Mount Kenya leaders from the mountain have actually rejected William Ruto's offer to be his running mate. Rigathi Gachagua was the perceived William Ruto's running mate. Rigathi Gachagua rejected that offer. Ndindi Nyoro's name was also proposed. Ndindi Nyoro is also rejecting that offer. Same to Alice Wahome. And then the same Moses Kuria was also actually pushing for Martha Karua to deputize William Ruto. Martha Karua joined Azimio. So largely, top leaders from the mountain are rejecting William Ruto's offer actually to be his running mate. And the reason is simple. They know William Ruto might actually not win this year's presidency. So they just don't want to be in the cold, or rather in the political cold. That's one reason. The second reason Moses Kuria is thinking towards that direction, I tend to believe Moses Kuria and maybe even William Ruto and some of their supporters, already they think that William Ruto has locked the mountain vote. And irrespective of any political move William Ruto makes or takes, the mountain will still largely vote for him. That maybe is the thinking in Moses Kuria and maybe some of William Ruto supporters. They believe William Ruto has already locked the mountain vote, and irrespective of any move he makes, he will still get that vote. And then the third reason Moses Kuria is thinking toward that direction, you know, our politics is largely ethnic based. And if you look at the mountain in the recent days, Jubilee has actually, there have been some major defections from Oda to Jubilee. In fact, in the last week, Jubilee has made serious inroads on the mountain. And Moses Kuria and his team have actually been crying that those leaders defecting from Oda are actually being bought. So already William Ruto and his foot soldiers, they know the mountain is actually dumping William Ruto. The mountain is actually shifting. So they want to replace that shift by actually going for Mudavadi to maybe convince some few lawyers to actually just top up the mountain support that is actually slipping away from their grave. I believe those are the three main reasons why Moses Kuria is largely thinking toward that direction. So in this video, I want us to have a look at 4 political implications of William Ruto actually picking Mudavadi as his running mate. That's what I want us to find out in this video. In case you've bumped here for the very first time, kindly subscribe, give this video a like. Yes, the first political implication is that assuming William Ruto today picks Mudavadi as his running mate, it will likely be seen as an afterthought. So it will not really achieve the political reason for Musalia being picked as William Ruto's running mate. And that is so because when Musalia Mudavadi was actually joining William Ruto, Cleophas Malala made it very clear to Kenyans that they were not joining William Ruto for positions. And Rigathi Gachagua also just recently made it very clear to Kenyans that when they were joining hands with Musalia Mudavadi, they made it very clear to them that the running mate position was reserved for the mountain. So whether William Ruto appoints or picks Musalia Mudavadi as his running mate now, it will be seen just as an afterthought, and not that William Ruto cares about the Mulembe people. Because by picking Musalia Mudavadi, I know William Ruto in this team will try to project some kind of a perception that they care about the Mulembe people. But that already actually backfired when Musalia Mudavadi, through Cleophas Malala, and William Ruto, through Rigathi Gachagua, made it very clear that William Ruto's running mate would be from the mountain. So it might actually not get, or rather achieve, the desired political implication in Western Western residents to that team of Kenya Kwanza Alliance. It has actually backfired. And then secondly, the second implication, the mountain support, or rather the mountain, will desert William Ruto in masses. Yes, total desertion. The mountain will desert William Ruto in masses. And I'm saying that because if you look at it objectively, the support William Ruto is currently enjoying on the mountain, he's enjoying that support courtesy to President Uhuru Kenyatta. Uhuru Kenyatta, who told his people, kumi yangu, kumi ya Ruto. That's largely why William Ruto is still enjoying that support on the mountain. And that support can easily desert William Ruto depending on how Uhuru Kenyatta plays his cards on the mountain. William Ruto is a very lucky man because he has been consistently campaigning on the mountain. Almost since 2018, he has been on a serious charm offensive on the mountain. And Uhuru Kenyatta has never stepped foot on the mountain to start undoing, or rather the campaigning, what William Ruto has actually been doing on the mountain. And likely, if you look at it, if William Ruto fails to appoint a running mate from the mountain, and then with Uhuru Kenyatta supporting Raila Amolo Odinga, then residents of Mount Kenya will see that they are closer to Raila Odinga than actually William Ruto. Because now they will see their man, or rather their son, Uhuru Kenyatta, close by to Raila Amolo Odinga. And then on the side of William Ruto, it will now be William Ruto and Musalia Mudavadi. So there will be no link that actually William Ruto can use to actually engage with the people. And that's how the mountain support will actually desert William Ruto in masses. They will rather go towards the direction where their son, their ethnic and political kingpin actually is, as opposed to going somewhere where their interests they believe won't be actually catered for. So if Ruto makes that kind of a blunder or political move, I'm seeing the mountain deserting William Ruto in mass, or rather in masses. And then the third political implication, if William Ruto picks Musalia Mudavadi, I'm saying that is going also to relieve the pressure on Raila Amolo Odinga. You know, if assuming William Ruto picks a running mate from the mountain, then Raila will also be under pressure to pick a running mate from the mountain. Yes, maybe to get some good votes on the mountain. But if William Ruto does not pick a running mate from the mountain, then that pressure for Raila to also pick a running mate from the mountain will a little bit eased. So even Raila, we might actually find Raila not even picking a running mate from the mountain. And that is so because Raila already, he has Uhuru Kenyatta on his side. William Ruto does not have any serious or rather any strong Mount Kenya leader on his side. So still Raila will be having an upper hand in actually winning the mountain vote, courtesy to President Uhuru Kenyatta. And then the fourth political implication, it will be a good show, rather it will help William Ruto in actually killing this, or rather watering down this notion that William Ruto's camp, or rather Kenya Kwanza camp, is just a challenging Kikuyu domination over other communities. Because since independence, Kenya has only been ruled by two communities, Kalenjins and the Kikuyus. And if you look at William Ruto's arithmetic and those supporting him, that's the kind of a ticket actually they have been pushing. And that has been alienating William Ruto from other communities across the nation. So if William Ruto goes for Musalia Mudavadi, even though the top ticket will still be Kalenjin domination, it will largely water down that aspect of Kikuyu Kalenjin rotating power between themselves. So as much as William Ruto will actually lose the mountain vote in one way or the other, it might endear him to some Kenyan communities, specifically not on the mountain. Yes. In that now that kind of Kalenjin Kikuyu domination shall have been watered down. Those are the four political implications I'm seeing by William Ruto picking Musalia Mudavadi. I know there might be so many political implications of that move, but I believe these are the main implications of that move by William Ruto, if at all he will go ahead to pick or appoint Musalia Mudavadi as his running mate. Otherwise, ladies and gentlemen, just as I did state when we were starting, in case you've bumped here for the very first time and so far you have not yet subscribed, kindly subscribe, give this video a like. If possible, drop your comments and let me also know what you also think. God bless you. God bless Kenya.